Good morning, students. Here we will see three topics: infinitives, participles, and gerunds. Okay, so let's see infinitives at first. An infinitive is the base form of a verb. We use infinitives to join sentences. Base form is V1 form of the verb. Okay, and we use it to join sentences. For example, you can speak to him on the phone. Would you prefer that? Second example is, would you prefer to speak to him on the phone? Here you can see that verb there in both sentences. Base form of the verb means V1 form of the verb has been used. Speak. Okay, what is the difference between the two sentences? We will see when we will see the kinds of infinitives. Infinitives are of two kinds. The two infinitive, see here, okay, here this is two infinitive means V1 फॉर्म के साथ वर्ब के साथ हमेशा टू का यूज होता है. ओके, एंड द बेयर इन्फिनेटिव, टू इन्फिनेटिव में टू प्लस V1. ओके, बेस फॉर्म ऑफ द वर्ब. एंड द बेयर इन्फिनेटिव विदाउट टू, और जो बेयर इन्फिनेटिव हो गया उसमें टू नहीं लगता, लेकिन देयर विल बी ऑलवेज द base form means first form of the verb. Once again listen carefully. An infinitive is the base form of a verb means V1 form in both of its kinds. दोनों kinds में V1 form आता है and it is used to join sentences. Of course it is used to join sentences. Sentence को complete करने के लिए या join करने के लिए हम infinitive का use करते हैं. Infinitives are of two kinds. Two infinitive with two. Okay, two infinitive में two लगा रहता है like in this sentence, and the bare infinitive without two. bare infinitive में two नहीं रहता like in this sentence. Okay, but in both type of sentences V1 form, base form of the verb will be used. Okay, now we will see when we use the verb to, it is called the to infinitive. Okay, when we use the verb with to, अगर हम verb के पहले to का use करते हैं then it is called the to infinitive, first kind of infinitive. Okay, for example, we asked him to finalize the plan. He offered to help me with the work. Okay, so to finalize, to help, it is the example of to infinitive because here it is to plus base form V1 form. The to infinitive generally functions as a noun or a complement in the sentence. To infinitive जो है वो generally noun का कार्य करता है. It functions as a noun, okay, or a complement in the sentence. For example, to operate. To operate, then here it is noun. Okay, this machine insert a coin in the slot. Second is touch the screen anywhere to activate the program. To activate, then here it is a complement. Okay, next is to, the to infinitive is used after verbs such as hope, want, agree and able. Okay, such type of words are also used, are also placed after two infinitives. For example, we were not able to meet them. Anuj agreed to sing for us. Next is the to infinitive is used after the nouns or adjectives. To infinitives, it is also used after nouns or adjectives. For example, the management asked the principal to decide, and second is it was difficult to carry the heavy luggage all the way. Here it is noun, after noun here to infinitive is being used, and difficult after adjective also to infinitive has been used. Simply you have to remember that infinitive is the base form of the verb. Okay, it is used to join the sentences. There are two kinds of infinitives, to infinitive and bare infinitive. To infinitive is with two and bare infinitive is without two. Okay, next we will see about bare infinitive. The bare infinitive of a verb consists of the infinitive without the word to. Just now I have told you that there is no word in the bare infinitive, only base form of the means B1 form of the verb. We use bare infinitive after modals, okay, like will, shall, would, could, can, may, might, must, should and needn't. Means Listen, this is the important point, okay? Remember it. We use the bare infinitive after modals, okay? Like, I can't agree with her on this. Can't is modal, and agree, this is the V1 form, this is the base form. Then here agree is bare infinitive, okay? Next is you must finish your work before you go out. Here must is modal, then finish is bare infinitive, okay? Next is after certain verbs such as here, see, make and let. Means we use bare infinitive with such kind of verbs. Like for example, I saw him read the article to himself. Here is no modal, but here also base form, V1 form of the verb has been used. So it is bare infinitive. Next is I can't let you go to bed on an empty stomach. Here can't is also modal, but it is not placed just after modal, but here go is also bare infinitive because it is simply V1 form of the verb, base form of the verb, okay? Next is participles. A participle is a form of a verb that can function both as a verb and as an adjective. Listen carefully. A participle, it is the form of a verb. It functions both as a verb also and as an adjective also. वर्ब का भी कार्य करता है और एडजेक्टिव का भी कार्य करता है. मोस्ट कॉमनली पार्टिसिपल्स एंड इन आईएनजी और ईडी, यानी पार्टिसिपल्स जो हैं वर्ब के लास्ट में आईएनजी और ईडी लगा होता है, तो ये जो वर्ब्स हो गए दे आर पार्टिसिपल्स. फॉर एग्जांपल, बट वंस अगेन लिसन केयरफुली, पार्टिसिपल जो है ये वर्ब का भी काम करते हैं और एडजेक्टिव का भी काम करते हैं. For example, the smiling baby caught my father. Here smiling baby, then here smiling is not verb, here smiling is adjective, okay? So this is participle. Next is I saw Meha opening the parcel. Then here of course here it is verb क्योंकि कार्य कर रहा है, okay? Meher is in action, okay? So that's why opening is verb. This is participle also. Next is keep away from the painted wall. Again painted wall noun साथ में है, then it is adjective, okay? Painted, this is also participle because ing is also used and ed is also used after verb. Next is delighted by the clown's antics. Antics means हरकतें, okay? Delighted means बहुत ज़्यादा खुश होना. The audience laughed, okay? Then delighted by, then this is also action, then delighted is verb. Means participle is the ing and ed form of verb. Also it works both as verb and as an एडजेक्टिव. पार्टिसिपल जो है वो वर्ब का आईएनजी और ईडी फॉर्म होता है, लेकिन ये वर्ब और एडजेक्टिव दोनों का काम करता है, ओके? नेक्स्ट इज देयर आर टू टाइप्स ऑफ पार्टिसिपल्स, प्रेजेंट एंड पास्ट. प्रेजेंट पार्टिसिपल end in ing, he left talking the book with him, okay? This is the example of present participle. ing, जितने भी verb है ing लगते हैं वो example हो गया present participle के. And the second type of participle is past participle. Past participles end in ed, en, d, t or n, as in asked, eaten, starved, dealt and seen, okay? Yogita has eaten all the cookies. I had not meant it the way you understood it. Means past participle वो होते हैं कि मेन वर्ब के लास्ट में जितने भी यू कैन से सफिक्स लगते हैं, ओके? दे आर द एग्जाम्पल ऑफ पास्ट पार्टिसिपल. पास्ट पार्टिसिपल जो है वो एंड होते हैं नॉट ओनली बाई विथ ई डी बट ऑल्सो ई एन, ओके, डी, टी और एन, ओके? नेक्स्ट इज जेरंड्स. A gerund is a verb that ends in ing and functions as a noun. Again see here, gerund जो हैं वो होते हैं v1 plus ing is equal to gerund, okay? v1 में ing लग गया तो gerund बन गया. Here you will say that participles also end with ing. तो what is the difference that अगर verb जो है हमारा ing लगा हुआ जो verb है v4 जो है, okay? V4 ing form of the verb, when it functions both as a verb and adjective then it is participle. अगर ये verb और adjective दोनों का काम करता है तो participle है, but when it functions only as a noun, okay? लेकिन ये जब ये noun का काम करता है then it is gerund. Once again ing form जो है जब वो verb और adjective का कार्य करता है then it is example of participle, and when it functions as a noun then it is called gerunds. Okay, since a gerund functions as a noun, it occupies the same position in a sentence that a noun usually does, subject, object, or after a preposition. For example, the batting laid down the team. Here you can see the batting is noun here, so this is gerund, subject of a sentence, because batting is the subject of the sentence, so this is gerund here, this is not participle. Okay, next is the other team is known for its fantastic bowling. Okay, here also now see once again you can see here gerund kahan hota hai, subject when it is as the form of subject, when it is in the place of object here. Okay, this is in the place of object or after a preposition या preposition के बाद आता है. Okay, so once again here batting is gerund because it is in the place of subject, here bowling is gerund because here it is in the place of object. Okay, and here it is also noun. Okay, this is also noun, that's why this is gerund. And the third example is somewhere blamed for bad fielding. Here also it is in the place of noun, it is noun, you can say this is noun, and it is object of a preposition. What is preposition here? For. Okay, and what is the subject of preposition? Bad. And what is the object of preposition? Fielding. So fielding is gerund here. Okay.